Welcome back to the studio. Today we're going to be showing you how to assemble and install the 3-tier pipe shelf kit from Osborne, part 8702. This is a really easy DIY kit that can add some extra storage to your space. Stay tuned for some tips and tricks and we'll be right back. Now the overall function of this kit, we've got 2 smaller wood pieces that are going to be our outside shelves, and then the center shelf is going to be a little bit larger. These all come in pine. They're ready for finishing when you receive. You can go ahead and finish before you start assembling. And then what we're going to do is assemble our pipes and connectors into our pre-drilled holes on our shelves, and then we can go ahead and get ready to install that. So this is everything that's going to come in our kit. You're going to get 2 shorter shelf boards. You're also going to get 1 longer shelf board for the middle. Then you're going to get all the necessary metal piping that we're going to assemble into our pre-drilled holes. You're also going to get the flanges that will mount into your wall and the necessary install hardware, which comes with anchors and the correct screws. We're going to set these to the side for now. Now this kit will come with instructions labeled out so you can easily install this upon arrival, but this video is just to help you kind of speed up that process. Before we move on, we're going to go ahead and get a coat of stain on our boards, and then we can go ahead and assemble this kit once everything dries. Now once we got a coat applied, we're going to come back with a clean rag and just buff some of that off just to bring a little bit of that wood grain back. Once we get our finish where we want it, we can move on and start assembling our hardware. Now this kit is really easy to assemble, but it does have a lot of pieces, so I'm going to set my top and middle shelf to the side, and we're going to start from the bottom and work up. Now this pipe here is going to be your center support. It's longer to account for our longer shelf board. So we're going to set this to the side for now. We're going to focus on our lower pipe support. Once you get one section started, it pretty much goes the same way for the rest. You're going to want to make sure you reference your instruction sheet for which length goes where. So we're going to start with our shorter bottom shelf and then we'll build up from there. All right, so our shelf is fully assembled and ready to install. You can see it went together very easy. One thing to keep in mind is just to make sure you put your connectors and your pipes in the right orientation. Your instruction sheet is going to show you all that. You can see here we've got our longer shelf in the middle for a little bit more storage, and we've got 2 smaller shelves on the outside. And then we of course have our mounting flanges that are going to mount to the wall with the supplied hardware. All right, so now we've got our shelf assembled and ready to install into our space. Now we've picked out the spot on the wall where we want to install this. Made some marks just so I can have a reference. Now we're going to install 1 anchor and screw into the top hole of our top flange. That way we can just get something secured onto the wall, and then we can level it out and mark out where the rest of them need to go. Now this kit comes with the necessary anchors as I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to pick a drill bit that's just smaller and go ahead and pre-drill a hole. Now I've got my top ones drilled out. I'm going to go ahead and hold it in place and mark out the rest now that everything is level. All right, now that I've got my anchors installed into my wall, go ahead and put my shelf back up on the wall. Get everything lined up in its spot. So that's going to wrap it up for this project. This was a really easy DIY friendly project that's going to help you to add some more storage to your space, as well as customize it with a few different finishes available. Like I said, we have the flat black, which we used here, as well as the brushed copper finish depending on the style you're going for. If you're interested in picking one of these up, I'll leave a link below in the description. You can go check that out, as well as a link to some more shelving options from Osborne. We also offer floating shelves and a few other bracket kits on our website. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you have any ideas for future videos, and we'll see you next time in the Builder Studio.